In this episode, what you're going to see, right, is a Hemi 6 on the dyno and a back-to-back diff change. So we're going from 411s to 292. Car strapped on the rollers. We're about to run it up now. Got a few base runs, but this will be the clean run bang, one of them. Back her off, change the diff, which is sitting right behind you there if you have a look. 292s herself, and then roll it back up and hit it again, and we'll just see if there's any difference. Let's fucking do it. Boys, here we go, first run. See what she does, and we'll do the fucking back-to-back with the diff setup. What's happened here as well is I've took a couple of degrees of timing out, this, that, the other. So whatever she makes now, she makes, and it will be exactly the same as this, but with the other diff in it. Alright, let's fucking do it. Boys, there we are. We're backed off the rollers. If you have a bit of a look at this, right, that's our baseline run right there. What you just seen happen. So we'll keep that up there. Then we'll fucking push her back up after she's all done and dusted and the diff's changed. We'll hit it again and just see if there's any difference. Put an end to the fucking argument. Let's fucking do it. Here we are. The old fucking 411's out of the bitch. We'll go sit her over here. Get the 292s on the fucking go. Oh yeah, no fucking around here. That's on. Alright boys, so fucking if you want to have a bit of a look at this, right, 292s are going in, but this is what's happening. Going no drums. So we had no drums if you took notes on the fucking 411s. We've got no drums here. That way there's no interference, you know what I mean, with anything. So we'll just bolt the fucking rim straight to it. That'll be fucking direct 292s to 411s. So fuck it, let's do it. Alright boys, there she is, all in, wheels are done up. All we're gonna do now is pull the jack stands out, jack her up and fucking drop it down. Alright, we'll see you on the fucking rollers. Boys, here we go, click the fan on. Back on the rollers. Just for a bit of evidence, that's the old 411s out there. No fucking around. Let's fucking do it. Zoomed in again, back out so we can get a clear look at it. How the fuck does that grab you? That's basically 2 kilowatts in it. So that's her. Oh fuck yeah. Oh boys, we're just unchaining the car and everything, right? But then we thought we'd give you some little bonus. What we'll show in this one, you see the difference, which is fucking isn't fuck all. But now we'll show you what happens when you drop it back to third and do a power run, if you know what I mean. So if you go in top gear all the time, you'll get a certain number. And now everything's exactly the same. I just unhooked it, now I'm going to hook it back up and do this run. I won't hook the fucking air meter or whatever up. And you'll see the difference when you go to third gear. And I reckon it'll drop a little bit of power and see what happens. Well boys, let's suss her out, see what happens. closer, a bit clearer, you can see what's going on. Here we are, a bit of a final thoughts back in the shed here. What I got is the old dyno sheet. So what we'll do is we'll just have a bit of a look what happened. So basically, if you just have a look at that, all I've done right is just coloured in the fucking the two power runs. They're the torque curves there. That's the 411s. That's the 292. So basically all that is just a stretched out sort of version of that, you know what I mean? Because you're going for longer because of higher speed. So everything on the dyno was set the same. Everything was exactly the same. And then all we've done was run it up. Got the baseline, yep, and then just go and fucking whack again, just hit it. So with the 292, you know what I mean? We just got a neat baseline run, went fucking whack. That's the one you've seen. Filmed it, bingo, and that's what we got there. So that's about, let's just call it, we'll just call it 2.5 kilowatts between it. That's probably not even, wouldn't even be 3.5 horsepower at the wheels difference. You know what I mean? So that's interesting, that. So basically, I'm pretty happy to see that because, you know, when you go into a dyno comp or this or that, and say you got your 411s in there, and you're going, fuck, is it robbing me? Is it not? Fucking maybe I should switch it out for 292. You know what I mean? Just to get that extra power on the day or whatever. But it's at least this way you can go, fuck it, whatever I run, I'll run. I'll roll up there and do it. But then if you go onto the track, you know what I mean? You're not going to have your fucking 292s. You want your 411s back in, so you don't want to be caught between this whole fucking cycle of trying to swap diffs and carry on. So basically, run whatever the fuck you want to run. Track, strip, fucking street, whatever, and your car will make the same fucking power either way. Might be within a couple of kilowatts, you know what I mean? So that was an interesting run, and I reckon, you know, I've tried to look it up on the net and shit myself, you know what I mean? Oh, what's the difference there? How's it really work? This, that, the other. Is there horsepower to be had or not, or what's going on? And in this case here, it's that was her. You know, that was all within the hour. So yeah, that's just fucking it. What can I say? So that's her, boys. Actually, the other thing I'll say too, at the end of the fucking video, it was I showed you there. I don't know if you sort of took notice, but we done another run where it was we had the 292s in there still. That run there, and then we just go, oh fuck it, we'll throw in a little bonus for you. And then we done the pull in third gear instead of fourth, and I think it dropped fuck, what was it, about 8 kilowatt. I think it was 8 kilowatts at the wheels by running it in third gear. You know what I mean? So it goes to show you the box isn't going straight through then out the back. It's sort of going through all the other gears and then out the back. So it's just all fucking soaking up a bit of power there. And I thought that would be another interesting one to show you as well. I've seen that shit happen before on the dyno. I just never filmed it. And while I was there, I thought, oh yeah, fuck, we should do that. Bang it back a gear, put her in the third, run her up. Now all yous can see what's going on there too. So if you ever take your car on the dyno and they're running it up in, say, third gear or whatever, you sort of be going, oh yeah, and if it doesn't look like it's really making the power that you were hoping for or whatever, just get them to run it up in top. Just say, look, do a fucking pull in top gear, which it should be in top anyway, sort of thing, you know what I mean? So get them to run it up in top, see what happens, and you might just see a bit more of the true power that's going on in your engine. So anyway, yeah, what's going to happen now is I'll probably leave it at that. I'll go in, start doing a bit of editing or whatever, and getting ready to post this video up fucking so you can see it. So yeah, hope that all made sense. Nice quick one, but very fucking interesting, you know what I mean? So that just, basically, I wanted to do this video because it just saves a lot of fucking around. Like, be it hours on the net, talking to cunts that may or may haven't done it. You know, someone probably talks fucking like they have done it when they haven't, or whatever, or have they done it properly? You know, and that's the other thing. Take note too, in both of these runs, I had no drums on the fucking, there was no drums on the actual fucking, on the diff either, so there's no brake dragging on, you know, it's just say the brake's dragging and knocking a couple kilowatt off. No, it wasn't none of that. No drums, straight to it, same tyres, same every single thing. Only thing that changed was the diff. Boom, and there's your answer. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's her, boys. Fucking a nice one at that. So, alright, let's just keep cruising and fucking, we'll talk again and stay tuned for the next vids. Oh, fuck yeah.